sparse crowd from Hereford tonight, Brad. We're coming off a big win over Plainview last Friday night. It'll be interesting to see how we build on that.
It sounds like we did a lot of good things in that ball game. Offensively, we had a lot of good push from the offensive line. Defensively, we put some pressure. And what Coach Davis said tonight will be the key is our secondary. We're going to have to play well back there with our cornerbacks and safeties to find those receivers.
I think last week what we did well, too, we made we kind of did the old bend but not break defensively. Made some good stands when Plainview got down around the 30-yard line. I think 3 times we were able to hold them without points in that vicinity of the night. And it'll be important tonight. These guys, last time we played here, we had the lightning delay. We delayed we delayed until they led, and then we called her off.
Then it was finally too bad to play.
It was too bad to play at that point, but don't think that'll be happening tonight. There's not anything but blue skies and a few wispy clouds around, and we'll be back to talk about these two teams and tonight's football game in 1 minute. Top and then slopes off from there. It is. It's a nice facility. And the Whitefaces and Mustangs ready to square off here tonight. The Mustangs, boy, they're young, Coach, or Brad. They've got, I noticed, 2 seniors on offense and 3 on defense, and that's a young bunch.
And Coach Davis talked a little bit about that today, that I believe they'll be going with a sophomore quarterback.
Yeah.
And then on their offensive line tonight, they'll have a junior center. The 2 guards, one will be a sophomore and one a senior, and then a sophomore right tackle with a junior left tackle.
Yeah, they're very, very young, and they're big up front, 270, 270, 265, 285, and then 195. That's Cole Flora, the tackle on the right side. Probably pull him. He probably runs like a 4.3 or something like that.
I was anxious to watch Evan Jackson for the Mustangs. He's that 285-pound guard. Can you imagine him pulling on you?
No, I'd rather he not. I'd rather nobody pull on me, to be perfectly honest. But the Whitefaces will square off here tonight with this bunch. Now, we've got one more non-conference game. That's next Friday night at home, and that's against San Angelo Lakeview. Then we take a little week hiatus, and we play our 3 district games in quick fashion, Dumas, Pampa, and Canyon, in that order. And so the Whitefaces, 2 of those 3, Dumas and Canyon at home, on the road in Pampa. But tonight, I mean, we're interested in getting better. That's what we're interested in.
And, again, going back to what Coach has said all season long, each week that's the goal, is to take a couple of steps to see where they're at and get to know themselves and to get better each week. And they really felt like they had a good week of preparation this week.
Oscar Guerra put on quite a show last Friday night, the senior quarterback. 3 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns. You just don't see that many times at any level. All right, Tom and Brad and Cindy back here in Andrews. Captain's about to head out to midfield. Again, the wind's stout enough out of the south as we start play here tonight. It'll certainly be a factor in the early part of this football game. I mentioned last week Oscar Guerra, but Bryson Lopez, he did a great job at that tailback. He had some rushing yards, but he did a great job blocking for the Whitefaces quarterback. Turning the corner last week, he was huge, and those offensive linemen, Tapia and Cruz and Arias and Lopez and Leal, and I don't want to leave some guys out of here. Juan Lopez. We've got a few others that I'll try to get to here in a bit, but the Whitefaces really did a good job moving the football against Plainview last Friday night. Captain's out there at midfield right now for the coin toss. Cindy just pointed out not an abundance of masks and no 50% here at Andrews tonight as far as the stands are concerned. They're pretty full here on the home side, at least in this middle section of the home side.
Oscar Guerra will be the captain for the Whitefaces. Meeting at midfield for the Mustangs will be Evan Jackson. That's that 285-pound guard.
Boy, you got a guard who can call the coin toss, too. I mean, that's impressive. Let's see. I think the Whitefaces won the toss. Nope. They won the toss, and they declined. So we'll take the football, and Hereford will move from north to south. Andrews won the toss. They'll kick from south to north. We'll move into the wind as we get started on this first series of the night. Again, the big guard, and he and Guerra shake hands, and he kind of looks down on Oscar, but you don't look down on Oscar when he starts playing. You just look up and see where he went. That's pretty much the way it goes for that young man. Whitefaces with Oscar, Noah Brown. Noah had a great game last Friday night, 140-plus yards, a couple of touchdown receptions. The Whitefaces also got some good play. Brian Moreno had a touchdown reception last Friday night. Marsh Penauber, I thought, had a really good defensive game. Tylen Ramirez as well. So there's a lot of guys. I mean, if we're gonna compete here tonight and compete the rest of this season, Brad, it's going to take the team effort. There's no individual in this deal.
Absolutely, you've got to have everybody punching the same clock. And the one thing I would really like to see us try to improve on, two things offensively. One, maybe get that passing completion rate up a little higher. Right for the season, Oscar's right at about 45.5%. And the second thing is if we could convert our third downs a little bit more successfully. We've only completed 13 third down conversions this year.
Whitefaces coming out across the way. We're in the white here tonight. Maroon hats. The Mustangs in the black and gold, as Brad said. Black hats, kind of faded gold trousers. Look kind of like something they got maybe Notre Dame outgrew or something like that.
Come on, Tom, don't you watch Eye for a Queer Guy or whatever that is? That's old gold,
That's
man.
old gold.
That's
okay,
old
well,
gold.
that's old gold. Well, I was a Mount Pleasant Tiger. We had never seen any gold like that. Gold was gold in Mount Pleasant. But be that as it may, the two teams are out, and we're waiting the start of this football game here in just a moment with, I think, the singing of the national anthem will preclude all of this, and then we'll get to play here in Andrews. Glad you could join us tonight again, being streamed on KPAN and also on YouTube. You can see the live action and hear the play-by-play from Brad and I. Whiteface cheerleaders over across the way, they're all masked up. Whiteface fans standing, and we're going to take a break here for a minute 30. We're back for the kickoff in a minute and a half. Andrews, Tom, and Brad, and Cindy with you on this Friday night. Tomorrow it's volleyball live from Whiteface Gym. Whitefaces against Borger. Then I think next Tuesday night it's up in Perryton. We'll just get our passport, go to Canada, and play that volleyball match before we start round 2. The volleyball team 3-0. Coach McCracken's crew, and hoping to go 4-0 tomorrow. The Whitefaces with Duque back deep. He's one of the 2 deep receivers, joined back there by Miguel Carrillo. As the Mustangs get ready to kick it with the wind, Brad. Let's see if they kick it away to us.
You talked about the weather earlier, blue skies with just a few light clouds, but the wind is pretty good.
Yeah,
the flags are just about standing straight out right now. Southerly wind.
Yep. It favors the Mustangs here in this opening quarter, so behooves the Whitefaces to try to get some field position at least on this first possession. Here we go. Ready to play as the Mustangs kick it away. South to north. There's the kick. High, end over end, and deep, and we'll field it at the 5-yard line. That's out to the 10, to the 15, 20. Miguel to the 25, out to the 30, runs into a pile, and they kind of stand him up there around the 30-yard lines where we'll set up shop. 1st and 10 for the first series of the night.
Broke a nice little tackle at about the 25, but once he escaped that, there wasn't a whole lot of room left.
A lot of people in that old gold, right?
Yes,
that what
sir.
that is?
Old gold.
Old gold. Whitefaces break the huddle. Here they come up to the line of scrimmage for the first snap of the night. Guys in maroon and white as they set up here. Offensive tackle on the near side for the Whitefaces is Leal. Wide side right, 2 running backs, 2 wide outs for the first down snap from the 30. Guerra takes it, hands it off, up the middle. Nope, nothing doing. We get hit maybe a yard as we tried to trap them back inside, running off the left side. That was Carrillo on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and no gain, 2nd and 10.
Not a lot open right there, and line had pretty good stand-up, no push, but then we did miss a block over on the right tackle.
Whitefaces come to the line now on a 2nd down and 10. First possession of the night. Landis split way out here to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Wide side right. A single running back in this 2nd and 10 formation. Guerra brings the man in motion to the near side. So it gives him 2 receivers each way. Fakes it back inside. Throws a little slip screen out to Brown. He's hit. Gets away and grugged down from the backside. Got 3. Boy, Noah was about to pop it right there.
All he had to do was shake a guy that had a handful of jersey, and he could have gone a long ways really right there, but he just couldn't get that grip loose.
3rd and 8 now for the Whitefaces. Wide side right, opening series of the night. Hereford going into the wind here in this opening quarter as the play comes in from the far side. Again, Grant Davis handling the head man duties here tonight as the Whitefaces come to the line. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Running back to the right, that's the wide side of the field. Throwing situation, one would think, on 3rd and 8. Here they come on the all-out blitz. Oscar runs for his life. He gets away only momentarily. Tries to throw it. It may be a fumble. No indication from the official now.
Incomplete now.
Okay, he's ruling incomplete, and now flag goes down late. I don't know what that was. Either that's I don't know if he's going to call grounding. It's back to the 22-yard line, and he didn't have a prayer, and it is going to be grounding.
The referee just shadowed that flag, so I think we will see a grounding. But he's certainly out of the pocket.
Yeah, I don't know what. But in any event, it's going to be 4th down. That was a 3rd down play, so it really matters not as the official makes the call. Fourth down and about 19 for the Whitefaces. So now we'll have to punt it into the wind. 10:23 left. First quarter, so not what we hoped for in that first series.
No, we just and Noah probably had the best play if we could have just broke 1 tackle.
Yeah, yep.
A lot of exciting things could have happened right there. A nice pass from Oscar out into the flat, but we certainly didn't establish anything on the ground.
Duque back in punt formation again, single safety. Mustangs should get the ball near midfield as the Whitefaces get ready to snap it now. Hereford's got wide outs both to the right and left. At the last moment, Andrews goes out to cover him. Here comes the rush. Kicks away. It's a low-line drive. Going to hit at the 45. Hereford's into the field. Just bounced straight up, then backward to the 42. So about a 21, 22-yard punt. Didn't get a roll at all. Not a break there. And Mustangs have it at their Hereford 42.
Boy, it was just like he divoted it on a green. maybe a slight backward spin on it.
Maybe like you divot it, not like I divot it. Though mine tend to roll forward. Here are the Mustangs up to the line quickly now with their sophomore quarterback, E.J. Lopez, at the helm. They've got 4 wide outs, a running back, wide side right for the first down snap. Will set the Hereford defense after this first down play. Straight back to throw, 4-man rush. We get there, but he gets it away. Throws long, got a man there complete inside the 10 down to the 6-yard line. We were in decent coverage, but a great throw there, and it's a first and goal from 6 yards away on the first snap of the night for the Mustangs.
Luke Armendariz, 135-pound senior with the reception there. Boy, they didn't wait to stretch the field. Just caught a cleat in the turf or something, and boy, we left the Mustangs all alone on a little fade route, and he just dropped it. Step. And Oscar made a great move. There was tremendous pressure from the Mustangs' Zeke Rivera. He's a 265-pound junior defensive tackle, and he just bull rushed his way right back to Guerrera, and Guerrera made a great evasion move to the right side to be able to get clear to throw it.
All right, Guerrera now with 2 running backs and 3 wideouts on this 3rd and 11 as we come quickly to the line of scrimmage. Send a man in motion. That's Brown to the wide side, back to throw. Looking, throw it back near side here and dropped. Got it to Bryson Lopez. Honestly, they covered it pretty well. I don't think we were going very far. It's 4th down. The White Faces are going to have to punt it again.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, Tom. Even if he had caught that, he was pretty much covered up, and not for sure that we would have been able to turn that into anything.
We used Noah as a decoy that time, and on the little bubble screen off to the left, threw it back to the short side. 6:07 to the half. Duque to punt into the wind again. No score here, almost halfway through the first quarter. Good snap, good rush, but he kept it away. Oh, it's short. It's going to hit it midfield, and it's going to bounce back and down at the 47. Boy, didn't get Landis down it, but we just barely punted for a first down there. And for the second time in the ballgame, they started at the 42 the first time. This time, Andrews will start at the 47.
And I mean, that really looked like a good punt coming off the foot. It had good height, but you could just see the wind catch that at the peak, and it just died and came straight down.
Wind is really stout. Exactly halfway through the quarter. 6 minutes remaining first period. Here come the Mustangs. Wide side left. White-faced defenders now. 4 wideouts in this formation for the Mustangs. Tiarina is their running back. Lopez, the quarterback, he gives it to Tiarina up the middle. We latch on to him. He greens inside the 45 to about the 44. But good defense up front by the White Faces. Going to bring up second down. That was Altman on the tackle.
And we were able to hold them, 4 yards. And so we don't want to allow that every play, but good play by the defensive line and the backers.
2nd and 6. Lopez along the backfield. So that means he's got 5 wideouts here. In this first period of play, the line of scrimmage, the 43 of the White Faces. Wide side left, Lopez going to throw the little bubble screen like we do. To the right, we miss a tackle. He's inside the 42, down around the 41, but good defense again. We close quickly on that thing. Juan Nava off that defensive line, a whole host of others for the White Faces. Making the stop, going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
You were right, a whole host of them. One of the numbers I saw there was 54, I believe. Well, no, we don't have 54. It's a long way for me to see, but there were a lot of white jerseys.
3rd and 3. Here they go. A little out to the near side. It's incomplete. Good coverage again by the White Faces. 4th and 3 upcoming. That was Ramirez on the coverage that time. Now the Mustangs from the Hereford 40, they've got a decision to make here.
And we're seeing exactly what Coach Davis wanted to do, and that was see the receivers or the secondary pick up the receivers. And I think other than the one slip in the end zone and the long first pass of the game, the coverage has been good.
Here we go, 4th down and 3. They'll go for it from the Hereford 40. 4:55 left, drops back to throw, looks, he's in trouble, running for his life. Lopez running left, throws back, overthrown, and it is incomplete. Hereford holds on downs. Great stand again by the white-faced defensive unit at their own 40 with 4:48 left in the quarter. Some good field position.
And maybe credit that bad throw to Clayton Altman. He put a lot of pressure on the Mustang quarterback and forced him to roll out.
We flushed him to the left that time, Lopez, and he really never had a chance. We had good coverage there. He just kind of overthrew everything. And just take over on downs. 4:48 left in a scoreless first quarter. I'll tell you what, we get out of this thing scoreless in this first quarter going into the win. That's a win.
That is a win.
Palomares out over the ball, wide side right. We've got 3 receivers this way, 2 tight ends. Give it back inside, and bursting up the middle, but only a couple of yards for Lopez.
Gosh, and it's so frustrating sometimes when you're sitting up high and can see. If he had cut that thing back to the right, I think he could have made a little move and had some open field right there.
2nd down and 8, 4:30 left first quarter. Whitefaces and Mustangs scoreless here in Andrews tonight on a warm and windy Friday night. Wide side right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Oscar calls him down, brings a man in motion. That's Brown. He comes to the near side. So now we've got 2 receivers this way, but Oscar runs the other way, finds a seam across the 45, lowers his shoulder out to the 47. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3. He got all he could out of it, running behind the left side that time. Arias over there for the Whitefaces and Zachary Cruz.
Well, the first 3 on that carry were pretty easy for Oscar. The second 3, again, he had to carry some folks.
He did. Well, he can do that. I'll tell you what. I don't know. He's not a real tall guy, but he's a stout guy and a tough competitor. 3:45 left, opening quarter, no score. 3rd down and 3, Hereford wide side right. From their own 47-yard line, need to gain midfield. Oscar sends Brown in motion again, fakes it, throws it left side. It's incomplete. Weren't going to make it again. Tried to hit Landis that time, and he had it for a moment, but honestly, well, I believe he did catch it. They're going to say it was complete.
I think we had a catch, but
it's a loss of 3.
We were covered pretty well on that, and we're really kind of fortunate we didn't get a holding call against us right there.
4th down and 6, 3:13 left first quarter. Perfect punting for the 3rd time in this first quarter. Duque again kicking into a stout southerly breeze. Single safety back for the Mustangs. Here comes the all-out rush, but we get it away. It's a nice kick. Line drive, going to hit at the 25 to the 20. Going to bounce down to the 15 and roll dead just about there. Good kick by Duque. And now the Mustangs start at their own 15 with 2:52 left in a scoreless first quarter.
And you're right, Tom. You mentioned if we get out of this quarter scoreless, we could count that as a win. And we're certainly winning the field position battle here right now. What we've gained has been on punts and 4 downs and outs, but that punt, I think we kind of learned the field is by getting a low line drive punt. That way we were able to get a roll rather than kicking it up into the wind.
41 yards and no return. That's pretty darn effective. Good job, Jose. 1st and 10 Mustangs. They've got 4 wideouts. Bring it back inside of the tailback, and he is hogtied. I'm telling you, we have got him wrapped up and down, and that's Arias on the tackle, and it is 2nd down and that same 10 yards needed.
So, again, great play by the white-face defense. Again, kind of stood up the line of scrimmage and then allowed the backers to make the play.
Wide side to the left, 2nd down and 10. 2:29 left. Lopez, the quarterback. He's got 3 wideouts to the right, the short side of the field. He throws it that way. They run the little screen, picked up off the top of the turf and across the 30, just about the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down for the Mustangs. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10 with 2:16 left in the quarter.
Nice little bubble screen by the Mustangs, but that was set up by A.J. Britton. He's a sophomore with the lead block. He held the block for 7 yards down that far sideline.
Here they come near side. They get to the corner, and again, the Whitefaces are there. No game. Boy, our defense is really hustling. And that time, that was Devin Cassius who was there first. They give him a couple of yards, but it's a couple of yard gift. It is 2nd down and 8.
4 white-face jerseys got off that pile, and 3 were there immediately after we held up the runner. So good job by the defense. Aiden Ramirez, one of them there.
2nd down and 8. Lopez to throw. Right side, throws it out there. Got a man there, complete. Tackled short of the 1st down. Good coverage again by Cassius. Going to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Mustangs from the 38-yard line, 37-yard line on Hereford, Mustangs end of the field.
And I think that was Penelbar on the coverage.
Penauber,
okay. Making the stop, and great job on his part.
Here they come quickly now. A running back and just 1 split receiver on 3rd down. A long one for Andrews. 1:15 left in this first quarter. No score in the ball game. Homecoming night and a huge crowd here. Here's the quarterback, Lopez, right side, lowers his shoulder, gets close to it, I think has the 1st down. We did a good job. Arias got there first, couldn't get him down, got some help from his friends, Rangel among them, but it's a 1st down for the Mustangs at their own 40.
And again, just a great second effort, and those are so hard to stop anyway. But give credit to the Whiteface defense. That wasn't a bad series right there.
First down, here's the fake, going to throw. Nope, can't throw it long. Now throws long. Got a man wide open behind us at the 25, down at the 19. Ball, he dropped it. Whitefaces got back and knocked it loose. Wow. I mean, again, they were 5 yards behind us. I think that's Ramirez who got back there and hit him, and jarred the ball loose, and it's second down and 10.
And again, good pressure by Altman. It was late, but he did get back there, and I think there's a little John going on between Lopez and Altman.
Big offensive line for the Mustangs. Again, they average about 260 up there. Back to throw Lopez. Here we go. Screen pass. They've got blockers out in front at the 40. 45 cut back at the 50. 45 of Hereford down to the 40. 35 got a chance to go. 30, 25, one man to beat. 20, 10, 5, and down somewhere near the goal line, but short of the goal line. As the Whitefaces hustled all the way down, that was Cassius who got back to make the tackle.
Looks like they're spotting it at the 1, Tom.
Wow. They ran the screen. We were coming hard, and the Mustangs had the perfect call. And the final seconds of this first quarter, no score, but now Andrews first and goal at the 1. Be a good down to hold them right here, make them kick off into the wind at least if they get the score. Lopez going to throw it. And it is incomplete. Yep. Whitefaces knocked it loose. Good defense again. That was Ramirez on the coverage.
Going back to that screen pass, I'm sorry, Mustangs did a great job because they just had us outmanned, 4 blockers to 2, and that was just well executed.
Second and goal with 13 seconds left. Quarterback's going to keep it. Toss it outside. Whitefaces are there again. Lost back to the 5-6 yard line. And again, that is Morris Penauber, who's been a house of fire. It's third and goal from the 6. Final play of the first quarter. No score here at Andrews. We're back in 60 seconds. Andrews, it is 7-0 Mustangs on the 6-yard touchdown pass on third down there. 11:56 left in the first half. The Mustangs will kick into the win. Whiteface's two deep guys again are Duque and Carrillo. Let's see if the Mustangs try to kick it deep here into the breeze. Excuse me, Brad.
Oh, I was just going to say, opportunity now for the Whitefaces to see what we can do with the wind at our back.
Absolutely. Mustang way offside. There's no flag. Kick is high and short. We fielded up around the 30-yard line. Fair caught it actually at that point. So what we did, that was Nathaniel Ramirez who did that. And it's 1st and 10 Hereford.
Well, I didn't see the fair catch signal. The way he came rolling towards the near sideline, I thought, uh-oh, we got room. But I'm glad they didn't drop a flag, because if he fair caught it, they certainly could have.
Yep, he took a couple of steps there. Whiteface offensive unit back out now, down 7-0. That's coming to the near side of the field now for the Whitefaces is Zechariah Leal. Wide side. Well, we're just about equidistant between the hashtags here for the first down play. Lopez, the running back. Oscar gives to Lopez right up the middle. He's got about 3, crosses the 30 to the 31. Give him 2, make it 2nd down and 8.
And boy, he hit that hole quick.
He did.
Went through the line untouched, but then was met by the linebacker on that side.
Closed pretty quickly with the linebacker that time for that's Cervantes, I think. They've got 2 sophomore linebackers. As again, they've just got 5 seniors on the offensive and defensive side combined. 2nd down and 8 Hereford now. 11:23 to the half. Down a touchdown the Whitefaces are. Guerra takes it, keeps it, runs it right up the gut, lowers his shoulder, crosses the 35 out to the 36. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Big play here.
And again, the Whitefaces going right at the heart of that Mustang line. And Guerrera carried Zeke Rivera again, that's 265-pound junior defensive tackle, about 2 yards.
3rd down, a short 3. Moreno comes in for the Whitefaces. 10:51 till the intermission. Whitefaces split a receiver out here to the left side. That's Hudson Wood. Actually, 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Guerra's along the backfield. 3 down linemen now, 4 for the Mustangs as the Whitefaces bark signals. Quarterback draw. He's hit and dropped. Boy, they were laying in wait. No gain on the play as that one was sniffed out by Zach Rivera, and the Whitefaces will have to punt it away.
I guess Tech had a famous Rivera one time, didn't they?
I did. I think some guy named Gabe Rivera, wasn't he?
Senior Sack.
Yeah, he was. Unfortunately, that Rivera was working for the other side and not for the Whitefaces. So for the first time tonight now, twin safeties for the Mustangs. For the first time tonight, Duque will punt with the breeze. Oh, he drops it, picks it up, just gets it away. No, it's not going to be much punt. He got up to the 50. Well, he gets a good roll to the 46. He dropped the snap, picked it up, and then a defender, Rivera, that same Rivera, was breathing down his neck. Yeah. He did a good job just to get it off.
And I think it may have been partially deflected.
Could have been.
Because it looked like Rivera made contact and there wasn't any flag. And then just the way the ball was spinning as it came down, I think he may have got a hand on it or a finger.
9:52 to the half. We trail 7-0. The Mustangs with good field position now after the short punt from their own 46 into the wind as Lopez calls them down. Runs the option, tosses it out to his tailback. He's to the 50. Oh, it cuts back at the 45, flag down. They need to do something with Zeke. I'll tell you, he's a player. He's also their center on the offensive side, so a two-way guy. He's a junior. And the Whitefaces now with a 3rd and 2, 8:20 left in the half at the 36 of the Mustangs, probably in 4-down territory, honestly, depending on what happens here. Hope we don't need the 4 downs. Whitefaces come out over the football now. Wide side left. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Guerra looks over the defense. They bring an extra. He runs right. They get him from the backside. He slips away. Oscar battles and gets the first. I'm telling you, they had him in the backfield. He would not go down running right, and Oscar Guerra just makes a first down on his own.
And that time we can say that we beat Zeke Rivera because he was back there and had Oscar for the loss. But Oscar was able to shake loose and turn a loss into a first down. And that's one of those critical.
Side, he'll get maybe a yard. Running tough on the left that time, running behind Cruz, but not much doing for the Whitefaces. We'll call it 2nd and 9, Cruz and Arias, actually. So the Mustangs or the Whitefaces with a 2nd and 9 from their own 37. Wind at their back, trailing 7-0. 4:45 left in the first half.
And again, we just need to take advantage of the turnovers.
Whitefaces split Wood and Landis out here to the near side. 3 receivers to the near side. Brown, one of those. That means that Guerra's alone in the backfield on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Short drop. Throws along over the middle. Ball's tipped up and incomplete. Well, the defender was busy running to hit Brown, or he might have had a chance to pick that off. The ball was tipped up front, or in the short secondary.
Yeah, Eddie Velasquez on the cover, and you're absolutely right, Tom. He was looking at the receiver because he was actually beat by about a step, and if he had turned his head, he would have had an opportunity to make a play on that.
4:23 till the intermission. 3rd down and 9 for the Whitefaces on their end of the field at the 37. 4 receivers here now. 3 of them go to the right and 1 to the left. That's Landis out to the left. Oscar, throwing situation. They bring 4. We pick him up. He throws. It's behind Brown. It's intercepted. Back to midfield to the 40 of Hereford. Down to the 35, 30, 25, 20. He needs 1 block at the 10. Cuts back at the 5 and into the end zone with the interception return for a touchdown is the Mustangs' Jose Bustamante. He spiked it in the end zone. There's no flag there, but it's a 6-point interception from midfield. And just like that, it's 13-0.
Kind of just a jump ball right there, and Bustamante was able to win it over on the far side of between the hash and the numbers. Ran clear across the field to the near sideline, and then down, dodged a couple of guys, and was able to stretch it into a touchdown.
So now there's a flag on that play, so that's coming back. Let's see, it'll still be their ball. Touchdown is erased as the flag was back around the 30-yard line, 30, 40-yard line. Let's see as they mark it off here. Still haven't gotten it marked, but we'll take what we can get here. I did not see what the call. I'm sure it was an illegal block of some sort.
Say, typically on a change of possession like that, you'll see a block in the back or something like that. So,
what?
And it's right about at the position where Bustamante came from the far side to the near side and was able to turn it upfield. So it was certainly.
Oh no! Now they're waving off the flag and indicating touchdown. Wow!
Oh my goodness!
The officials huddled, and Coach Davis wants an explanation here, and I don't blame him.
I don't either.
You got a flag, and then bring it back, and then suddenly you pick up the flag and say, "No, just kidding. That's a touchdown."
Yeah. Wow!
And a 50-yard interception return that had a flag that didn't count.
Man,
wow.
That is a tough break right there.
Isn't it, though? 4:08 left in the half. Grant's still out there talking to the ref, and, I mean, it'll be in vain. But, my goodness, you just don't see that. I mean, they brought it back to the 40-yard line, the officials had, where they conversed, and now they still talking to Grant on the far side. He's shaking his head, and I don't blame him. This would be a throw down your cap kind of time for me, but it doesn't matter. It's going to stand. It's 13-0 Andrews in one of the really weird calls of the night. They'll try to add on the point after. 4:08 left in the half. Kicks down and up. It's far enough. It is true. 14-0 Andrews. Back in 1 minute. Here in Andrews, well, that's a tough one, folks. I really don't know how to explain that to you. There was an interception at midfield. He ran it back for a touchdown. There was a flag at the 40 on Hereford's end of the field Officials brought it back, got ready to mark it off, and then said, no, we're just kidding. It's a touchdown. And that's where we are, 14-0. And I'm sure the Whiteface sideline is a little befuddled by that, as are we.
I would love to have heard the conversation there between the officials and Coach Davis.
There they go. They onside kick it, and the Whitefaces don't get it. And I think the Mustangs did. We backed away from it at the Hereford 46, and the Mustangs get the ball. Wow. Well, it just goes from bad to worse, folks. It was a real high bounce, big bounce kick. We just kind of acted like we weren't quite sure.
I just think everybody gets worried about that 10 yards, and you just got to realize when you're the receiving team, you can grab it any time.
But we got a bad break on the touchdown, and then we just kind of take a little nap. And here's the defense back out there in a hurry. 4:08 left in the half, 14-0. They run the reverse. Back to the quarterback, reverse pass. We've got a man back there. The pass is incomplete. Urbanzik back on the coverage along with Perez. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, Kubia'd like this, I'll tell you. I mean, they've run everything but the quadruple reverse, the Mustangs so far. 2nd down and 10.
Double reverse back to the quarterback, and he had Luke Amadeus open, wide open, and just didn't get it close.
2nd down and 10. Wide side left. Quick count. Give it to the tailback up the middle. He's got a big hole. He's at the 35. He cuts back at the 30. 25, 20, 15. He cuts back again. 10, 5. Touchdown as the Whitefaces can't get him off his feet. That was Tiarina. He runs it in from 46 yards away, and just like that, it's 20-0. Wow.
Well, give Tiarina credit on a nice run right there. He made about 4 guys miss or either evaded, so he certainly did his part.
He did. 3:50 till the half. That was a 46-yard run, and that's touchdowns, 15 seconds apart, if you will. As the Mustangs try to make it 21-0 here, 3:53 left in the first half. They scored all 3 touchdowns into the win. This kick is down and up. It is good, 21-0. We're back with the Andrews kickoff in 1 minute.
Where we were going man-to-man to kind of see how we just matched being outnumbered.
All right, they're in the pistol on 2nd and 10. Lopez is going to run the draw up the middle. He's to the 35, cuts back near the 40, but ball's loose. Whitefaces have it. Ball coughed up, and it's Hereford's ball at the 39-yard line of the Mustangs. 1:02 left in the half. And I think it was De Leon who was the last man up for the Whitefaces. It matters not. It's Hereford's football. Just what the dog. Boy, if we can get to the end zone now, this thing get real interesting here.
Absolutely. We've got a shot here now. And
from the 39 of the Mustangs, 1:02 left in the half. All timeouts remaining. Hereford trailing 21-7. A little bounce in our step as we come out now. We've got a lineman split out to the left in this first down formation, and that means that a timeout needs to be called by Andrews. Hereford down 21-7. We're back in 30 seconds. There, so they took a timeout. 21-7, 1:02 left till the half. Hereford at the Mustangs 39, all timeouts remaining. Hereford scored a moment ago on a 55-yard pass and got a chance right now. We came out then and we split out we had a tackle out here split to the left in that formation. I think's what it was. I couldn't see clearly, but I'm pretty sure that's right. The Mustangs took a timeout.
That would certainly make me call a timeout if I see a tackle.
They might have seen
out
Kansas
there.
City
going,
the
wait
other
a
night.
minute.
Here we go. Two backs. Back to throw. Nope, it's a reverse. Give it to Duque.
No
He's going to
pass.
throw the halfback pass. He's got a man out there. Ball is up and intercepted down at the 10-yard line. Well, he ran a little reverse pass, and the ball's picked off for the Mustangs down inside the 10-yard line. So consecutive turnovers, if you will. First, the Whiteface recover a fumble, then the Mustangs pick off a reverse pass. The officials are having a meeting down around the 10-yard line now.
I think there was a little bit of a push-off right there by
Let's
the
see.
Mustangs.
Ooh, that would be large. Let's see who's coming back out for the Whitefaces. No,
it's going to be some of that hand checking that you see
that's
go on, and they'll probably let that go.
Yeah, that's our defensive unit going back out there. So whatever the call was.
No, there was a flag.
I know there's a flag, but that's our defensive unit going out. That's all I'm saying. Unsportsmanlike against Andrews. It's still their ball, so that's really kind of a 4-yard penalty that doesn't amount to a hill of beans. 52 seconds left in the first half. Mustangs ball at their own 4-yard line, leading 21-7 as they move from north to south.
And that was a great play, but I think we might have just outran the arm on that.
Yeah. Well, we tried again. Nice call, I thought. Nice little.
Oh, sure.
Try to catch them napping.
Got to do something different.
Look at the Mustangs. They've got 5 wideouts here on their own goal line. Now the officials come over, want to talk to the Mustangs head coach wants to have a conversation. I don't know what he's pointing at. Oh, he's hot.
Yep.
I don't know what that could possibly be about. They intercepted the pass, got a penalty for an unsportsmanlike conduct, moved the ball back to the 4-yard line. They were at the 8-yard line when they intercepted. So that wouldn't be in question, I wouldn't think. But they're conversing with him here on the near side. I don't get it. Really don't. 21-7 Andrews. 52 seconds left in the half. Conversation still continuing. We've already had one mystery tonight. I hope we don't have a second one here. Still conversing, and now the referee's going to go back out.
And that other mystery ended up costing us a
touchdown. It did. Well, there's nothing here. And that's,
Now we'll play.
We'll play. I mean, why we wasted a minute here to say we'll play. Okay, they go 5 wideouts. Quarterback Lopez alone in the end zone.
They are spread out.
Man, you'd sure think he's going to run it here. Nope, going to run the screen over here to the near side. Whitefaces are there, out across the 10, though. Out to the 15, it's a Mustang first down. They had 3 out to the near side. The Mustangs getting up and taunting the Whitefaces again.
Again, matched up one-on-one, one blocker for each defender, but we were able to close that one a little quicker.
Timeout Mustangs. They're out to the 17-yard line. 44 seconds till the half. We're back in 30 seconds. They're at the Hereford 21-yard line. Andrews is leading 21-7. They do have, no, they haven't, that was their final timeout. They have no timeouts remaining. So, obviously, they can't catch the ball in the field of play or get another playoff unless this is really good clock work. Mustangs up by 2 touchdowns. Now they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. I'll be darned. So we've got 10 seconds left till the half.
You think they'll go for 2 plays or 1 here?
I don't. I think they'll go. They can't go 2. They can't. They can't run 2 plays unless they make a first down. I don't believe.
I'm going to say go for watch the back corner.
We've got 4 wideouts. White faces are back out now.
They would certainly have to be incomplete or out of bounds to do 2, but yeah,
here we go.
Watch the fade here.
1st and 10 from the 22. Going to throw the bubble screen. It's complete to the near side. Does he get out of bounds? He does not. He gets to the 9-yard line, though. It's a first down to 3 seconds. Now this is going to be critical when they start the clock. And it's at 0. The clock has run out. There is no time left in the half. Now the official, now he's going to put time back on the clock.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The official now, the clock expired. They're at the Hereford. Hereford was headed to the locker room. And we can't have, they had no timeouts left. The official, and what's he going to do? I mean, there's no time on the clock. The 2 of the refs have come in to talk with him now. They want 4 seconds on the clock. That's ridiculous. They ran with 10 seconds left, ran a play that took at least 6 seconds to run off.
Was a catch and run easy, so yeah.
Now they're going to put time back on the clock. I can't believe this. Clock expired. Now the clock ought to be running right now. They did not.
When you wind it.
It's 3 seconds left. Now they wind it.
There we go.
They snap it, and no time expired on the clock. They ran it and spiked it, and the clock still shows 3 seconds. Come on, folks. This is enough. Official now going to come out. Whiteface coaches are livid, and I don't know. I mean, they're gonna get another play. I'm sure of that.
Coach Davis was pointing up at the clock.
Well, I mean, the clock never started. You can't snap it and spike it with no. Plus, the clock should have started. I mean, that was not. That was a first down a moment ago, but they did not have a timeout, and the ref's still going to go in and again explain to Coach Davis for the second time in this half, at least the second time, something that's pretty much unexplainable.
Yeah, I think some time definitely has to come off the clock because when you're going to wind it.
Yeah.
And
well, again, I don't know how that more time. I mean, the ball's marked ready for play.
Sure.
Now they're going to move the chains down. There's going to be something, I don't know. Coach Davis is still talking. The official's going to signal first down for Andrews. I mean, this is getting a little bit absurd. They lead 21-7. The clock in this series has been very favorable. Let me just say that. And they're going to mark the ball down at the 11-yard line, and now they're going to try a field goal. I hope we block it and run it back for a touchdown. And now they still didn't take any time off the clock. It still shows 3 seconds. Whiteface, this is a little bit absurd. And they move.
Yep.
That's going to be a penalty right there on Andrews. And again, how much time went off the clock? None. Okay. Clock shows zeros, but they're going to put time back on the clock.
I think they'll have to wind it back to 3.
I don't know.
Because the false start, you wouldn't get movement. That would be a dead ball foul.
Stayed on 3 a moment ago. That's one of my questions.
Well, now, granted, that shouldn't be an old school clock here. It doesn't have the tenths.
No, it's a 23-yard, 33-yard field goal now, and the Whitefaces just want to go to the locker room. I mean, down 21-7, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. I just say that they've got more than ample opportunities here.
Yep. There's the whistle.
They'll try the 33-yard field goal now. The Whitefaces come at them. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. You're kidding me. 24-7. A gift 3 points to go to the locker room for the Andrews Mustangs as the Whitefaces trail 24-7 in a bizarre end to the first half, to say the least.
Very, very bizarre.
Wow. 24-7 Andrews. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back here in Andrews in 2 minutes.
How far was that? Timeout called, but the clock does stop.
Jill Saldivar, Corbin Scott, Christopher Gore, Michael Batchelor, Jose Baeza, Jared Kirby, Devlin Bittner, Chris Curry, Leslie Herrera, Shay Sewell, Kimmer Baeza, Dylan Gutierrez, and Caitlin Aguero. Salvation is Created features our woodwind section, French horn soloist Jeremiah Trevino, and saxophone bass clarinet section. Our performance ends with taps, performed by Devlin Bittner. The band is under field direction of drum major David Gillis, Corbin Scott, and Bethany Wool.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
The band would like to recognize our musicians of the week. Congratulations, George Wagner and Logan Vito. The Mighty Mustang Band would like to offer their gratitude and thanks to Jeremy Clumping and WCS for providing a pallet of water bottles for us to have at games and practices. We very much appreciate your support. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2020 Mighty Mustang Band. And now, for the extended halftime festivities.
Good evening and welcome to the Mustang Bowl for the 2020 Homecoming Celebration. We are so proud to have Hereford Andrews High School alumni and guests in attendance tonight. We want each of you to know that we value the tradition and meaning behind your contributions to this community. If you are an alumni of Andrews High School, please stand at this time so that you may be recognized. This week, each class at Andrews High School has been participating in our annual Spirit Week competition through our dress-up days. At this time, please direct your attention to the field and welcome the class officers for the class of 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. The Spirit Stick is being presented by Charlie Galvan, the Student Council parliamentarian and member of the class of 2023. Points were earned based on each day's dress-up theme. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Way to go, sophomores! cast your votes this morning, and we are proud to present the home turf court at this time. Lucas Josiah Esparza. Lucas is the son of Albert and Denise Esparza. He was put in a school time by his father. During his time at Andrews High School, Lucas has been a 2-year member of the varsity football team and a 5-year member of powerlifting. After graduation, Lucas plans to attend college and will major in business administration.
To prepare the things the distractive things, and I think of those little plays like the onside kick. You probably don't have as much time to work on that as you would under normal circumstances, and it has worked. I mean, the one, the Cowboy Atlanta game, that's still one of the more bizarre of all times. That's kind of what happened. This was not squirted along the ground or anything like that. It was the big bounce kick. But you could tell we were a little hesitant to where to touch it right now or where to back off. And again, you don't want that to happen to you. But if it's going to happen, it's better happen now in the non-conference than when the games began to count. So,
well, if you happen to see the Texas game last weekend, right, this onside kick was very similar to that one.
It was.
The one that goes end over end, takes the 2 hops, and then the high hop on the third one.
Yep, it was. Well, here are the Whitefaces in the locker room trailing 24-7. Again, tomorrow on KPAN, tomorrow at noon, we'll have Borger and Lady Whiteface volleyball. Tuesday night, we'll have Perryton and Lady Whiteface volleyball from Perryton. And then next Friday, we'll be at home That will be at home against San Angelo Lakeview. And then, am I thinking right here? Let's see. Is it Saturday week we'll play Canyon again. We'll start the second round of, that's right, second round of volleyball play.
Hard to believe that it's already there.
It goes quickly. It really does. Here are the two teams in the locker room. It's homecoming. They've made they're the only band here, and that's fine. But they have taken the full 25 minutes with homecoming here tonight in Andrews, as they crown the queen and king, leading 24-7 at the half. Let's take a break again for 2 minutes. We'll be back in Andrews in 2 minutes' time.
Your 2020 homecoming queen.
Andrews, we'll check a few scores while we get a chance here across the board. Cindy's got them pulled up for us here. Let's see. Lakeview, our next opponent, they're at Fabens tonight. They lead 49-14 in the fourth quarter. Well, that's not good.
No.
Maybe they'll get their scoring done tonight. Vega leading Clarendon, number 6 ranked Clarendon, 7-6 in the third quarter. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. I saw Albany over Meridian, 47-0. That's not much game, is it? Friendship and Centennial, 21-20 Friendship at the half. Aledo, number 2, and Lone Star, number 7. It's 20-16 Aledo at the half. I don't know. I was reading. If this is right, Panhandle Panthers 57, Eastland 50, with 8 seconds left in the first half. Surely that's not a right score.
I was going to say, that is just incredible.
That is. Decatur over Burke Burnett 56-0. Dalhart over Stratford 35-12.
The big old rivalry there with the Golden Wolves.
Yep. Oh yeah, Brad's an ex-Golden Wolf. What am I doing?
There you go. You got to spend some time on that one.
The Elks and the Golden Wolves, and of course that's Brad's in the Golden Wolf Hall of Fame, I'm pretty sure. Levelland and Canyon, 27-0 Canyon at the half. Canyon really playing good football. Bushland over Estacada, 31-7 at the half. That is, wow, that shocks me. But that's the score we got. Pampa over Perryton, 27-21 at the half. That kind of shocks me too.
Yeah.
Wiley beating Monterey. Sweetwater beating Snyder, 20-14. Denver City over Lamesa, 28-8. Seminole over Monahans, 21-14. These are at the half. Highland Park losing to Childress, 55-6. Ooh. Dimmitt losing to Tulia, 26-12. Shallow Water over Brownfield 35-0. Kermit and Slayton 6-0 Slayton in the third quarter. That's about enough. I don't see much more for our part of the world.
Tampa, they've been hanging some points on some
They
folks
have,
this
but
year.
you know, Perryton's really struggled, and
Yeah.
you know, that surprises me, the closeness of that, I guess.
Big rivalry, though.
Oh yeah. Don't like each other at all. I don't think. No, not a bit. Well, that's all the scores. Here's Olton over Smyre, 28-8 at the half. Memphis losing to Lockney, 38-8 at the half. Wow, in the third quarter actually. Seagraves over Roscoe. The Roscoe Collegiate High School Plowboys.
Oh, hey, you're pretty good. We talked about that
The
earlier.
Plowboys,
this evening,
yes,
so.
sir. That's Frances Kirkland. That's her alma mater. And
Now, I want to ask you real quick here, Tom.
Sure.
You've been doing this a long time,
I
man,
have.
49 years. In the Panhandle region, pick some of the better rivalries you think there have been over the years.
over the years. Well,
I mean, Amarillo High, Tascosa, obviously, Pampa Border. But
Stratford and Spearman they've had some good matches through the years. I know that's a couple that comes to mind. Of course, I don't know if you can name any Canadian rivals because nobody's been able to play with Canadian the last few
they
years.
just beat everybody.
It's been Canadian kind of dominating. Gosh, let me think. In our part of the world, back in the day, of course, Monterey and Coronado was a pretty big rivalry back when.
And Hereford Plainview was
Hereford and
Plainview
was a great one back in the 80s and all. Back when the time we went to the state semifinals under Coach Compton, all through that era there, it really was. I mean, Greg Sherwood was down at Plainview, and they got suddenly, you know, they'd never been very good, honestly, at football. They had in basketball, and they got good at football, and we did. We had some great games with them. That would be a good one. We've had. I'll tell you, us and Randall. If you compared the football scores of Hereford and Randall, it was amazing. At one point, we'd split about, and the games were like 31-30 and 29-28. I mean, it was all. I need to look at that sometime. We had a really good run with them. Us and Dumas, it's been one or the other kind of dominating.
Right,
It really
right.
hadn't been. That's been kind of one-sided one way or the other. Right now, Dumas is really a good football team, but Canyon may be a better football team, at least the way things look right now.
And we were talking coming down today, of course, on the volleyball side of it,
Lord.
Hereford Dumas back in the day.
Hereford Dumas, and when Randall came into our district then, and the three of us for a period of few years there, those three, it was just bloodletting every time somebody played. But Hereford and Dumas got the best of those for the most part. But we've had a great rival. And with Canyon, I mean, I think if you ask old timers in Hereford, they'd say Canyon is, you know, who they've had the greatest rivalry with. And we've had some good games with Canyon. Canyon's really they've gotten where they're pretty good at everything, though. They really are.
And those old rivalries, that's what makes high school athletics fun.
I agree. Well, here we're ready for the second half. 24-7, Whitefaces trail. Hereford will kick off. Again, we'll have the benefit of the breeze. It's not as strong as it was, but it still will favor the team going from south to north with a bit of help. Let's see what we do here as we begin the second half. Whitefaces Jose Solorzano will kick it away, the sophomore. He's been kicking this high pooch kick. This time he kicks it high, a little deeper, down to the 15-yard line, fielded back to the 20, 25, 30. Cuts at the 35, still on his feet out to around the 38-yard line. Finally brought down there. That's Hereford's linebacker, Rangel, who was the first man there. Down at the very bottom of that stack for the Whitefaces was also Javen Rodriguez.
Boy, he took that from the 15 right up the middle of the field between the hashes. And the minute there, he broke a tackle there at about the 34. And I thought, he could be gone. But luckily, we were able to squeeze it in.
Good field position, though, to start the second half going into the win for the Mustangs of Andrews. They lead 24-7. Lopez, the sophomore quarterback, takes the snap, gives it off on the right side. Big hole. He's got 5. He's got 7. He's got 9. Close to a first down up near midfield. I think it is a first down. That's Altman and Perez at the bottom. No, Altman and Ramirez. I'm sorry, on the tackle. Aiden. but it's a 10-yard gain, the first down for the Mustangs.
A big old stiff arm issued on that carry, too.
Here's a slant pass, throws it behind his man, and oh, we almost got it on the ricochet. It is 2nd down and 10.
One thing about that slant pass, boy, you've got to catch that cleanly because if you do bobble that or leave it in the air for any length of time, you're sure taking a chance on someone picking it off, and Hereford was just about able to do that.
2nd down and 10, wide side left now as they look to the sideline to get the play. 11:37 remaining. Now they get in the pistol with a running back behind the quarterback. He fakes it to him. He's going to throw long over the middle. He's got a man there inside the 35 to the 30. Tackle made by the Whitefaces down at the 29-yard line, but it's a first down as Zevin Gonzalez made the tackle.
Nice little play again, got under the seam of the safeties.
Here's a quick count up the middle, inside, across the 20 to the 15 to the 10, and down to the 10-yard line. Boy, hitting on all cylinders. That was Brock Tiarena. He's been their leading ball carrier from scrimmage tonight. It's 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
Tiarena had a 46-yard touchdown there in 3:53 in the second quarter.
Bubble screen to the right and touchdown just like that. Mustangs march down the field in 53 seconds and widen the lead to 30-7. That was a 9-yard touchdown toss.
And boy, they were so quick on setting up that play. I was wanting to talk about Tiarena, and boom, they're good to go.
Lopez to Armandaris to make it 30-7 with the point after upcoming. Somebody, we got some folks with doing a little chatting down there beneath us. Here's the kick, down and up. It's far enough. It is good. It's 31-7. We'll have the Andrews kickoff in 1 minute. Three seconds, the Mustangs went 60 yards and widened the gap to 31-7 as they kick it away here now in the third quarter. Again, they kick it short, and this time tried to onside kick. It doesn't go but 2 yards. It'll be Hereford's ball at the 42 of Andrews. Well, that was about as poor an effort as you could have. I mean,
that's what you call outrunning your coverage right there.
He kicked that baby 2 yards, and it'll be Hereford's ball.
They sent the guy that was lined up on the far side around behind the kicker, and he actually got hit by the ball. So he was a little too fast.
Now they walk off. I think it's a 5-yard penalty from there. It is to the 37 of Hereford. 1st and 10, so great field position to begin the second half of the Whitefaces. Let's see if we get in the end zone.
We certainly need to respond here with this possession.
Oscar brings them out, 3 receivers to the right. That's the wide side of the field for the first snap of the second half of the Whitefaces. Here's Lopez up the middle. He bounces off one would-be tackler, but 2 more gathering him up. 2 yards for Bryson. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Nice. Hit the hole, nothing there, bounced out and tried to pick up something else. He was finally able to get a yard out of it.
Whitefaces with Cruz and Arias in that offensive line up front here on the near side. Let them break the huddle here and see if I can get a good look. I believe that's Leal up there as well. 2nd down and 9. Here comes the blitz. We pitch it out to the left side. We're in trouble, and we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard before Bryson's met by 5 black and gold jerseys. 3rd down and 8.
Well, they sniffed that out pretty
Boy,
quick.
it looked like a good idea. Bryson gets up limping too. I thought we had him maybe hooked out here on the near side. He's okay. He says, "Don't bother, Coach. I'm fine." But they do take him out anyway.
Yep.
3rd and 8. 10:08 left, 3rd period. Down 31-7. By the way, I'll explain a little bit about the picture on YouTube in a minute when I get a chance. Talk to Adam at halftime. Okay, here we go. 5 wideouts for the Whitefaces on 3rd and 8. Oh, man, we snap it before he's ready.
Yep.
He's in trouble now, running for his life. And running, throws at the last moment. We got a man wide open inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line, and down to around the 12-yard line. The Whitefaces have it 1st and 10. Panaber on the catch. Nice throw by the Whiteface quarterback, Gura.
And Panaber was just out there waiting for
Yeah, he
it.
was.
I mean, he was never covered from the get-go. Oscar was just running for his life. Finally saw him and was able to deliver the package.
He could have signaled for a fair catch that time. He was that wide open. 9:30 left in the 3rd period. 1st and 10, Hereford from the 11-yard line of the Mustangs. This time we go empty backfield again. 2 tight ends, 3 wideouts. Wide side left. Gura takes it. Here they come. He runs the draw. Runs left side, tries to get to the corner, can't get there. Right on the line of scrimmage. Boy, they pile him up, and that again is the aforementioned Zeke Rivera. 2nd down and 10.
Well, we have called his name a lot tonight, but he certainly got some help from the right corner who closed the gap pretty quick there. I thought it looked like Oscar had read that pretty well and had found a seam, but he lost it quick.
Wasn't much seem to be had, it didn't appear. 2nd down and 10 from the 12-yard line. The 12 of Andrews. 8:42 left, 3rd period. This time we go 3 wideouts to the right and 1 to the left. Wide side is the right. Gura takes the snap. Here comes the all-out blitz. We pick him up. He throws long in the end zone. Nobody home. Tried to go to the back side of the end zone, and we broke it off inside, and it's 3rd down and 10.
Well, this is a play that you're really not supposed to call it this, but I think that was just a pick play, but we ended up kind of picking ourselves, and the guy that was supposed to be going to the back corner got caught up in the traffic.
All right, 3rd down for the Whitefaces. 8:26 left, 3rd period. Play comes in from the far side. Coach Davis and crew as the Whitefaces break the huddle. Hereford with wide receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. 3rd down play. Here comes the blitz again. We pick him up for a moment, but he throws long in the end zone, gets hammered. There's Oscar. We got rolled up back to about the 25-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. And 4th and 10, I'm sorry.
Oscar just didn't have a chance.
No.
The blitz came. It looked like that was by Cervantes. Came in and put the pressure on him from his linebacker spot. And Oscar was just lucky to get rid of it and keep it far enough in the end zone that no one had a chance to grab it.
Tried to go with the 3 wideouts that time, and they just overloaded the middle, and we didn't have a prayer. Let's see what formation we get in here.
We got to make a play right here.
Round way wide to the right. Now 3 receivers to the right, and time called by the Whitefaces. 8:22 left in the 3rd quarter. Hereford down 31-7. It's 4th down and 10 Hereford when we come back in 30 seconds.
Test, you just
He's got a good YouTube stream right now. They've had trouble finding a hot spot here, finding a way to get it on. I'm sorry, we don't have anything to do. I appreciate y'all notifying us, but that's a separate deal. They're just using our broadcast. So Whitefaces, we come out now on 4th down and 10 from about the 11.5-yard line to be perfectly accurate. 3 wideouts, wide side right. They've been bringing everybody every snap, and they do again. We pick them up. Nope. Yep. And now we're going to get called for a hold.
Yep.
Rolls right, throws it away. But we weren't holding very good because Oscar got flushed out of there. And the ref, that was a 4th down play. There's no doubt they'll decline it. But no indication yet from the ref.
Well, that's just one of those deals where everybody's coming and you do what you can to slow them down. And sometimes you reach a grab.
Yep, they refused the penalty. Yeah, 3 plays in a row. They brought probably 9 each time. And so, back at the 11-yard line, it is Andrews' ball. That drive after the onside kick attempt fizzled for Andrews. We fizzled down at the 11.5-yard line. So, 1st and 10 Mustangs, 8:16 left, 3rd quarter. Whitefaces at home next Friday night against San Angelo Lakeview. Quick count. They run the sweep to the left side. Quarterback or tailback gets out, but not much. Good defense by the Whitefaces as we strung it out over there on the far side. And that was, I believe that was Jose Solarzano. It was.
It's just frustrating to get down so close and then not able to come away with anything.
Quick count. They go again. Throw long. Got a man out here. Pass is perfect. He's at the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. What a throw and catch. Run out of bounds finally down at the Hereford 32-yard line. That was Hereford's Panaber who got him out of bounds. But
Perez helped him force him out, and Panaber really had good coverage on the play.
You couldn't play it any better than he did. It was a perfect throw. And now the Mustangs knocking at the door at the Hereford 32. Pump fake. They want to throw long. Throws long. Nobody's home. 2nd down and 10. Good defense over here on the near side that time by the Whitefaces, Robert Perez.
Going back to that last play, Panaber looked like he actually even had an arm in there. But I don't know what else you can do right there.
Not much. Not much. If it's a perfect throw, and the guys, I mean, if he's just, he doesn't have to be ahead of you. If he can just be stride for stride. Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback up middle, big hole, 20, 15, 10, touchdown. I mean, a hole like the wide sea right up the gut. And just like that, it's 37-7. 7:27 left in the 3rd quarter, and the point after upcoming. Well, I mean, we were looking pass, and we guessed wrong.
Yeah, they just came right up the gut with it, and that guy had some speed, too. Once he got in past the line of scrimmage, he turned it on.
Little guy, and he really did. 37-7, 7:27 left, 3rd quarter. Whitefaces down by 30. And the Mustangs trying to make it 38. Long count, snaps down, kicks up. It's far enough. It is true. It is 38-7. We're back in 1 minute. While we were away, they decided that there was a 15-yard penalty on the extra point against Andrews, and so the extra point didn't count. And it's 37-7 instead of 38-7, and Andrews will be kicking off to the Whitefaces with 7:27 left here in the 3rd quarter. So 31-yard run for that latest touchdown. That's 2 TDs here in the quarter for Andrews, and they're just kind of, we're back on our heels right now. That's about all.
Yeah, that's pretty discouraging right here when you go in at halftime, 24-7, and think, well, we didn't play that poorly. We can make something of this. But then you give up 2 touchdowns and get down inside the 20 back in the day, what we called a penetration, and aren't able to cash in for anything.
Yep, they've kicked onside twice tonight. Once they got it the last time, it was just a 2-yard kick. I don't know, with a 37-7 lead. Dare they kick onside again? Maybe they're working on the onside kick. Andrews and the Whitefaces here tonight. Non-conference play. Hereford at home next Friday night against San Angelo. Then it's a week off. Then it's Dumas. Then it's off to Pampa. Then it's back home for Canyon. And again, all three of those teams are playing really, really good football. So we're awaiting the officials' signal so they can kick it away, and they do. And the kick this time is high and short, and we signal fair catch, and we fumble it, and the ball is loose, and it's still loose.
Wow,
and
I think we
fell on it back at the 23. Yep, we did. It was Moreno who got on the ball finally. And the Whitefaces nearly had disaster on top of disaster right there.
That almost looked like a pinball right there. We fair catched it, then muffed it, came off the back of the leg of a Whiteface as we try to go get it. And you see that happen so many times. You just can't get your hands on it. When you try to fall on it, it squirts out. And we finally able to come up with it, but we probably lost, 8 yards on it?
Yeah, at least. Yep. Palomares out over the football for the Whitefaces. 1st and 10 from the 23. Oscar alone in the backfield. Going to keep it right up the middle. Little quarterback gets maybe 25. We'll give him 2 yards. It's tough running up inside. 2nd down and 8.
Boy, and they have kept us at 2nd down and 8, 2nd down and 9 a lot tonight.
They have indeed. Whitefaces huddle up back around the 20-yard line. Clock running with 7:05 left, 3rd period. Hereford down 37-7. Play comes in from the Whiteface sideline. And we'll split receivers now, left and right. Wide side is the right. 3 wideouts in this 2nd down formation. Give it back inside. There is a run off the left side. Good job by Aiden Arias and the Whitefaces. And a gain out to about the 31. That was Flores on the carry. Or Lopez, I'm sorry,
Good
on the
little
carry.
carry right there.
It was. 3rd down and 2.
And by being able to do it on the ground, we're at least eating up some time.
Yeah, we're not eating up too much because the officials called a stoppage in the clock, and now they're conversing on the far side over near the Whiteface bench, and it's the referee and I think it's the referee and the now there's no flag. Just
waved
kidding.
It off
We
again.
waved off the flag. We've done that more than once tonight. So everybody picks up their flag, and we go on about our business, and it's 3rd down and 2. I don't know if that was against us or them, or it doesn't matter. It wasn't against anybody because it really wasn't a flag. It looked like a yellow flag, but it wasn't a yellow flag. So let your imagination run wild. Hudson Wood comes in the play. Passes it along to Oscar. Oscar gives it along to his teammates. Whitefaces come out over the football. Liao among those up on that offensive line, trying to pick up 2 yards here on 3rd down. Now motion, movement, both sides, flags out. Who was guilty? Procedure against the Whitefaces. It's 3rd down and 7. Well, that was honestly a little iffy there. They jumped. I don't know where they were in the neutral zone or not, but they certainly moved up on the line of scrimmage, and the Whitefaces then raised up.
Now, I didn't see it. I was watching the play clock to just see how long we were going to wait to.
We waited till 1, didn't
yeah.
we? Yeah. Okay, let's see now. It is procedure against.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Hey,
Procedure
that'll get us a first
against.
down right there.
So they must have been doing something in the way of calling signals, doing something of that sort. That's the only way I know you can get a procedure. You can get an offside, but not a procedure. Anyway, 1st down Whitefaces, 6:16 left, 3rd period. From their own 35-yard line.
Here they come.
Here's Oscar off the right side, lowers his shoulder, drives forward, still on his feet, gets out to the 42, 43, 45. It's a scrum. He's to midfield. What a job by Guerra and a couple of linemen. Let me see if I can find out who that was, who would not let him go down and just kept driving forward. That was a good job. That's Arias. That's the aforementioned Liao. That was a good job. First down.
They came in on a blitz again, and Luis Cervantes got in the backfield And Bryson Lopez delivered one of the best hits of the night, I think.
All right.
Nice little double forearm shiver.
Just short of midfield, it is Bryson with the ball, and he gets to midfield, and that's about all before he meets up with the Mustangs. Bringing up second down, and Brad mentioned earlier, second down and 8. We've had a lot of those. 5:27 left third period. Hereford down by 30 points.
It just forces you to really have a good play here.
All right, what do you got, Brad?
You go. I'm going to call a draw play again.
Okay, draw play. All right. 3 receivers to the right now for the White Faces.
I bet we go up the middle, Hank.
Second down and 8. Snap inside Lopez. It is. He's got a 5-yard pickup, and he carries the pile down around the 43-yard line. Good job, Bryson. It'll be third down. Third down and 2. That time, excuse me, that was Penauber leading the way.
That's manageable.
Yeah.
So we can make something with that.
Full moon coming up over there. Boy, I saw a great picture. I hate to compliment James Stowe, but he had a great picture on Facebook of the moon rising over the golf course in Amarillo this morning. It was really pretty. Third down and 2, wide side right, 4:29 left third period. Oops, snapped it before we were ready, but Oscar finds the hole and gets the first down. I think, it's close. Oh, it depends. On the far
I think he had
side,
it, but then they pushed him
too.
back.
No, we're going to give him the first down. I think.
No, I don't think they're giving it to him.
Yeah, they moved the chains on the far side. They better give it to him because the chains are gone.
Now they're stopped. They're going to measure.
They're going to measure, and I don't know how they're going to do that because, now they're not going to measure. First down, Hereford.
Go ahead
All right.
and go. All right. Yeah.
First down at the 41, just inside the 41.
Well, the front stake kept his position, so they could have tightened it back up.
Okay.
But, the guy at the back got a little overzealous.
And 3 receivers to the right. First and 10 from the 41 of Andrews. 37-7 they lead. White Faces pitch it out here to Brown. There's tacklers everywhere. Noah makes a couple miss, but there's too many of them. It's a loss of 2. It was that little hitch screen, and they were ready. Second down and a dozen. So that's not quite as good as second down and 8, Brad. White Faces at the 43-yard line of Andrews.
And I guess if I knew the answer to this, I would be a football coach, but I just can't figure out how they can have 3 or 4 blockers out in front of their receivers on that. And on that particular play, they had 4 guys ready to tackle us.
Doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Second and 12. Here is Oscar up the middle. Bounces off one tackler to the 40, but that's all he'll get as he gets driven back. His old buddy in there trying to keep him alive is Zachary Cruz. They both wind up in a heap. It'll be third down and 9. Well, Oscar, how many yards? He's got 30 yards rushing on probably about 12 carries. Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
How would you like to get 31 yards on 12 carries? That means you got hit several times. Here we go, third and 9, Hereford. 2:39 left third period. Noah's the widest receiver out to the left. Back he goes. They bring the blitz. We pick him up. He stands in there, throws long. There's Noah open, and he can't hang on at the 5. Noah Brown had it just go off his fingertips. Boy, I tell you, that was a good job by Oscar to hang in there. He got leveled at the end of that play, but it's going to bring up fourth down and 9, and I imagine we go for it here from the 40.
Man, he was all alone.
He was.
Nice route by Noah as he is able to split the defenders. And
not sure, not to make excuse, but I'm not sure he didn't lose it in the lights. Just the way he acted when the ball came down, I thought he kind of lost sight of the football. But in any event, it's fourth and 9, and here we go. From the 40 of Andrews, White Faces split 3 receivers to the left. Guerra back to throw. Pump fake. Going to throw long. Got a man there, but it's too far.
Yep.
As we tried to throw it out here to Cassius and overthrew him. Noah got rid of it in a hurry. Oscar did. He really had to. We don't have much time back there. And the pass was just too tall.
Yeah, Cassius was also kind of getting checked as he came off the line of scrimmage and probably wasn't able to get as deep on that route as Oscar anticipated.
So down by 30 now. It is once again the Mustangs' ball as Lopez, the sophomore quarterback, comes back out on the field. And again, he's got a new running back, but we don't have the running back on our program. So
Yeah,
we can't
25 didn't make the roster this
he
week.
did, but he's already scored 1 touchdown. Here's the pass out to the left. It is complete for about a 3-yard gain. Good coverage over there on the far side by the Whitefaces. See if he'll turn, and I can see I believe it's Ramirez. It was.
Yeah, I bet 25 makes the roster next week, I think.
Yeah, could be. 2nd down, 7, 2:16 left, 3rd period. He went out of bounds. They give it back inside to the aforementioned, and he's up the middle to the 50, 45, 40, and finally we get him down at the 35. Again, a good burst right up the gut, slipped a couple of tackles, and only Robert Perez prevented a touchdown there.
Man, I tell you, not a very big guy, but
No.
he finds the hole and he's fast.
Hereford rushes 4. Lopez throws, got a man out there, passes in the air, and it's incomplete. Kind of juggled around there. We had a shot at it. They had a shot at it, and it wound up falling to the turf. 2nd and 10. Well, they throw it, obviously a lot, and nothing's changed. And when they're running it, they're having pretty good success, too. They've thrown it now how many times, Cindy? 32 passes, and we're minute 55 left, 3rd period. Going to throw it 33. It's a little bubble screen to the left, 5 yards, 10 yards, and down around the Hereford 23-yard line, another 1st down for the Mustangs. It is their 17th, how many? 20th 1st down of the night. I'm sorry.
And I think our little old running back is 26. He's only
Okay.
5'4".
Okay.
And I think a part of the 6 is stuck into
Okay.
his pants.
That's-
So, you know.
That's okay. He's obscured by his miniature size.
Right.
1st and 10 from the Hereford 23. Well, he is quick.
5'4", 155.
He ain't no 155. I promise you that. Here's the give. Nope, fake. Going to throw the home run ball. We're back there. The pass is there, and it is caught for a touchdown. In pretty good position we were, but that was, again, a great throw by Lopez, and it's another touchdown. This one coming with minute 16 left, 3rd period. And that is the, 3rd TD of the quarter.
Of the quarter, yeah. So
Wow.
they can score a lot of different ways. We have certainly seen
Yep.
that tonight.
They certainly can. They've been able to throw it, and they've been able to run up the middle. Those are the 2 things they've done best here tonight, and they've compiled 43 points with the point after upcoming, and still 1:16 left in the 3rd period here in Andrews. And we have to drive home after the game. Here's the point after. Well, now a little delay by the official. He's got a delay of game. Okay, this is their weakness on extra points. They've gotten 2 penalties now on extra points.
Well, I guess if you're going to have an Achilles,
Yeah.
that's the one you want right
exactly,
there. Huh?
Exactly. 43-7. Andrews on top of the Whitefaces. We're home next Friday night against San Angelo Lakeview. We're home tomorrow in volleyball against Borger. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. 44-7. Andrews will have the kickoff in 1 minute. Who caught the Jeff? Here at Mustang Bowl, it's 44-7. Andrews over the Whitefaces as they get ready to kick off. Armendariz with that last. Here's a high short kick again. We fair catch it at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Hereford from that point. And that was fair caught again by Garcia. Gerardo Garcia made the catch. And it's 1st and 10 for the Whitefaces. Well, they had emergency vehicles here at the stadium, and they're leaving, not with somebody from the stadium, but to go somewhere. We don't know where.
There's something else going on in Andrews tonight.
They got called elsewhere. Hope it's nothing bad. Whitefaces out over the football. Delosier in at offensive line here on the near side. 1st down for the Whitefaces from their own 30. Oscar keeps it up the middle. Bounces right side. Oh, gets 3 or 4 tough yards. Looked like he was going to break out of there, and somebody grabbed him from the backside. I think that somebody was a Parker, and it's 2nd down and 7.
We were talking in the break that Andrews has shown they can run it, they can throw it.
Yep.
They're 4-1, and in those 4 wins, they've been averaging 49.25 points per game. So
wow,
they're on pace.
2nd down and 7. They sure are. Here's the Whitefaces off the left side. Get to the corner, 40. Out to the 45-yard line, a Whiteface 1st down. That was Rio, I think, on the carry. I think he replaced. Nope, that was Lopez. Good job by Bryson. Man, good speed. Up to the 45, Whiteface 1st down. Bryson's got how many yards, Cindy? 51 yards rushing on the night. Final seconds of the 3rd period. Hereford down 44-7. Break the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage here. The wide side off to the right. What could be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Gura, who's gone all the way for the Whitefaces tonight, throws a little bubble out to Brown. Brown is hit immediately, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And then there are 10, wow. I'm not kidding you, 10 of the Andrews Mustangs make the tackle.
That's what you call gang tackling.
Wow, it is. All right, end of the 3rd quarter, 44-7 Andrews. We're back in 1 minute. Here at Mustang Bowl in Andrews, it's 44-7. Andrews on top as we begin the final quarter. Whitefaces with the football at the 45-yard line on their end of the field. 2nd down and 10. Gura takes the snap, keeps it himself, runs left. He's got 5, he's got 7. Good job by Oscar. They ride him to the turf down around the 48-yard line on Andrews' end of the field. 3rd down and 3.
Mustangs were able to hang 3 touchdowns on us in the 3rd quarter. One of those 53 seconds into the period. Then at about the midway point, 31-yard run, and then with 1:16 left in the period.
Whitefaces now split 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We're a little confused about where we're splitting, but now we go with 2 tight ends and 2 wide outs. And here's Oscar running left, and he cuts back, and he's near. Lost the football. And I'm afraid Andrews has it. They do at the 48 of Hereford. Oscar was going along just fine, and somebody reached up and slapped it out of his hand. And the turnover gives the ball back to Andrews just underway in the 4th quarter.
For Oscar, I mean, he was moving and about 2 yards downfield from where he got stripped.
Yep, I tell you, man, when you're in that much traffic, there's just lots of things can happen.
Sure.
Hands reaching, grabbing, doing whatever, and that time one of them hit the football. And Andrews has it at their own 48 with a 1st and 10, leading 44-7. They still have the starting quarterback. They've got at least 2 of the starting receivers in there to the Mustangs. Up by 37. They give it up the middle. That's the little tailback, and he hits for a couple up to midfield, and then the pile goes back. Good defense by the Whitefaces in the very middle there. And helping him up after all that is Juan Nava. 2nd and 8. Well, you might as well be a good sport about it. And Juan was. He tackled him, and then he picked him up. Again, Andrews, no huddle. 2nd and 8. Wide side left. Going to throw. Slant pass. Intercepted by the Whitefaces. Back up near midfield after the pickoff. Good job by the Whitefaces there at the safety position. That is Hereford's. Let's see who it is still. Is it? I don't know.
Was it 5?
I think it was Gonzalez. I think it was Zaven Gonzalez who made, it was, number 6, who made the intercept. And the Whitefaces get the football. He made one earlier, didn't he? Didn't he pick the one off? He did. When they threw long, he made the great intercept. So the Whitefaces get it back at their own 48 with 10:40 to play. Back-to-back turnovers.
Perfect example of where the old tip drill that you work on right there came off the hands, and Marino was ready.
If you're gonna come by, you might as well catch the doggone thing. 4 wideouts for the Whitefaces on 1st down. Oscar gives it, keeps it, runs right, gets to the 50. He's to the 45. They catch him from the backside. Flag goes down. This is going to come back. He got a 1st down or near a 1st down, but there's a flag back at the 49 on Andrews' end of the field, which means it'll go back 10 yards from there, which would put it back at the 41 on Hereford's end of the field and make it 1st down and 18. Well, it's 44-7, and the Whitefaces are guilty of a hold. Well, actually, they threw it to 45, so that'll move it back to the 45 and make it 1st down and 13.
And that was actually behind the run, so it was really unnecessary. He's already by that guy.
It was. Whitefaces have it 1st down and 13 with the clock running, 10:23 to play. Whitefaces send 3 receivers to the left side. Referee stopping the clock now with 10:15 left. And I don't know what that's about, but now the official's back out there. He's late getting in. He doesn't have a hat on, does he? Oh, he does. He's just got it. Okay, we're ready. The umpire had gone for a break or something. Here's the give to Bryson. He is hit in the backfield, and now it is 2nd down and a country mile. 2nd down and about 16. Wow. Wow, he's right. A whole bunch of black and gold, and he didn't have any place to go.
He just kind of swarmed the whole deal that time.
Bryson Lopez down in a heap. 9:50 left, 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd down and 18. Whitefaces down 44-7. With the football at their own 41-yard line. And the clock running here in the 4th quarter. A full moon. And we feel like it's a full moon. And time called here by the Whitefaces. Timeout on the field with 9:31 to play. Hereford down 44-7, back in 1/2 minute. Timeout by Andrews, so they've used 2. I don't know what that was about, but whatever it was about, Andrews took the timeout, and Hereford will snap it now. 2nd down and 18 from their own 41-yard line. Wide side to the left. Shotgun formation, 3 wideouts. Back to throw. Here comes the rush. Oh, we're in trouble. We run the screen, get it off to Lopez. He's got a block on the corner. He's to the 45, the 50. Bryson to the 45. Lowers his shoulder and gets to the 43 of Andrews. A couple of yards short of the 1st down, but he got 16 of the 18.
And we had 3 guys out in front of him that time.
We had a chance to score that time. We really did.
Yeah, that's how you execute that right there. That's what we've been needing to do.
3rd down upcoming now. The officials getting a new football over there from the white-faced sideline. Clock running, should be running, not running. Now running, 9:15 left. 3rd down and 2, Hereford from the 43-yard line. 43 on Andrews' end of the field. Need 2 yards here on 3rd down, long, short 2 yards for the white faces. Out of the shotgun as we've been all night now. Gura ready to take it, got it, runs up the middle. He's hit, gets free, doesn't get the first down. It'll be 4th down. He might have lost a half yard.
Yeah, he'll be short.
4th down coming up now for the white faces. Just tried to run some power up the middle, and the Mustangs were having none of it. 8:40 to play. Hereford goes on 4th and 2. Well, maybe not. Looks like maybe the punting unit coming out there. It is. We're going to kick it away. Down 44-7. Whiteface's Duque will punt. Andrews is not believing this, so they're not putting anybody back deep. And I wouldn't either if I was them.
They don't believe it.
No. 4th down and 2. Snap. Kick. It's going to hit around the 20, bounce to the 15, roll to the 10, inside the 10, down near the 7-yard line, down there. Flag at the end of this thing. I don't know what that was about because there was nobody but white-faced players over there.
That's an odd flag
It
right
is.
there.
It's not about the 15. There was about 6 white-faced players there. Ref threw a flag. Ball was downed. I don't know. I don't know what we've got, but we'll find out here in a minute, I hope. It'll be Andrews' ball with 8:02 left somewhere deep in their own territory. And the call is holding against Andrews. Wow. All right. That's a big penalty there because that moves him half the distance to the goal.
I didn't even see a black shirt around where the flag was at.
I didn't either. I mean, I thought maybe we were holding each other. I'm not sure. But in any event, we'll take the penalty, move it back inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line, 8:02 left, and up 44-7. Here come the Mustangs. Gonna give it off on the left side. Garcia gets to the outside, cuts across the 10, still on his feet, and he is tackled inbounds, but it's a first down, brought down by the Whitefaces' Tapia. What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. It was. I beg your pardon. Whoops, I think we just...
I heard a click.
Something sounded weird. 33 left, 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. That's click again. Here's the give up the middle, and to the outside he goes, out to the 23-yard line. And it's a gain of about 7 on first down. Tackle made by the Whitefaces' Juan Nava. 2nd down and 2. Again, no huddle for the Mustangs, and starting quarterback still out there directing traffic with 7:10 to play, leading 44-7. 2nd and 2. Flores looks to the sideline to get the play call there. Clock down to 6:59. Gives it up the middle. Slips a tackle across the 25 to the 27. It's a first down. 1st and 10. Tackle made by Altman. First down number 23, I believe, on the night for the Mustangs as they are in control 44-7.
Well, they're keeping it on the ground now,
Yep.
at least not trying to.
Well, they throw it out here complete on the near side, down the sideline and out of bounds for another first down up around the 39-yard line. 6:30 left to play and a first down for the Mustangs.
About the time I think they're just trying to, run some time off the clock. There's the bubble screen.
It was the bubble screen. Bubbled it up to the 39. 6:20 to play. Thrown it 34 times tonight. Here's the little quarterback keeper now to the left side. Lopez at the 45. He's to the 50. He is down at the Hereford 47. The first times he's run with the football tonight. Lopez a little banged up as he gets up. Tackle made, I think that was Rodriguez who was the first man there that time. Hobbin. 5:54 to play. 1st and 10 at the Hereford 48.
I'm wondering if we still have these guys on the schedule next year because
We
I
do.
don't want to see E.J. Lopez for 2 more years.
We do. There's a pass out to the far side, complete. And the White Faces covered well, lost back to midfield. Good hustle over there by the entire left side of the secondary. That's De Leon among the tacklers. Raymond. Loss of 3, second down and 13, 5:24 to play. White Faces going to fall to 2-3 with one more non-conference game against San Angelo Lakeview at home next week. Lopez going to keep it. No, they've changed the quarterback now. They've got the tailback, and he's to the 40, 35. He's going to go.
Yep.
30, 25, 20. No one's home. Streaking to the far corner of the end zone is Marquise Lawrence. He's a senior quarterback, his first touch of the night, and he goes the distance for the touchdown.
How many can say that? First play of the night, take it all the way in.
4:58 left, and it's 50-7 with the point after upcoming for the Mustangs. So the White Face is going to be a long bus ride. It's a long bus ride anyway, but a little longer here tonight as the White Faces on the short end of a 50-7 score with a point after upcoming. Here's the snap. Kick is down and up. It's far enough. It is good. 51-7 back with the kickoff in 1 minute. Haven't gone well. We've had trouble with our signal here tonight on the radio here of late. Now, again, we don't have anything to do with the video part of it, but they've had trouble with internet here tonight. So
just a weird night with that full moon.
Weird night, it is.
Full moon.
It was Halloween. I don't know what else it could be. I mean, I don't know.
If you would have ever told me we'd have been at this point, the way the first half went, I would have never believed
I wouldn't either. We were down 24-7 at the half, but boy, we had played well in that first half, and now we're down 51-7, as obviously we've been outscored by a 27-0 margin here. Is that right? 27-0 in the second half. Yeah, I think so. Here we go. Kickoff by the Mustangs. 4:58 left. Again, they're offside, but apparently that's okay. Kick is short. We struggle with it, but we get it at the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10, Hereford, from that point. As again, that was Gerardo Garcia who made the catch on that short pooch kick. And Hereford with the football and 4:57 to play. The ball is marked, I think, at the 35. Yep, 35 of Hereford. Whiteface is just trying to get a little something going here late, get a token score, if you will, as they come back out.
A score would be great, or else just running off 4 minutes.
Yeah, either one. Running off 4 minutes and scoring would be perfect.
Absolutely.
4:57 to play. Wide side left. First down give. Fumble. Nope, picked it up. Up the middle, we've got 5. We've got 10. A Whiteface first down out to the 47-yard line. Stout run right up the gut that time. That was Hereford's Miguel Carrillo. 1st and 10 from the 47. Clock running with 4:42 and counting.
And I don't want to take anything away. That was a nice run, but we're also not running against Rivera.
No, Rivera's out of there right now. He is. Whiteface is out over the football from their own 47. Wide side left. Going to run right up the gut. Big hole. Got another 5. Got another 10. Another Whiteface first down.
There we go. Just keep
Powered
moving
right
the chains.
up the middle. That was Garcia, who's in at quarterback, who made the carry. That's the sophomore. It's not a first down. It's a 9-yard gain. But Garcia's first carry from scrimmage, he gets 9 right up the gut. 4 minutes to play. 2nd and 1, Hereford. Whitefaces come out of the huddle, break it wide left. Again, Garcia is the quarterback. Now he puts a man in motion. No, we're lined up on the wrong side. Now we're lined up correctly.
And he's off. He didn't throw it.
No, he
Good.
didn't throw it. Right up the middle, another big hole. And the White Faces have a first down. That's Murillo down to the 31-yard line. So Hereford running at him right straight up the gut. Carrillo with the carry down to the 31. Miguel. 3:25 to play. 1st and 10 Hereford. White Faces trying to get a score here in this fourth quarter. Delosier out there offensively for the White Faces at the moment, along with Juan Lopez on the near side.
Of course, Carrillo's highlight that long run against Bushland, 90-something yards.
He did. Had a 94-yarder, I believe. Here is Gerardo Garcia taking the snap. Going to keep it himself up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. No place to go. No. They drive him back. Maybe the line of scrimmage. No more. 2nd down and 10.
He said not this time.
Nope. They had enough. White Faces keeping it on the ground, trying to find the end zone. 2 minutes, 45 seconds to play. It'll be the 5-1 Andrews Mustangs and the 2-3 Hereford White Faces when this final 2:38 expires on this football Friday night. Hereford breaks the huddle, sends 3 receivers to the left. 2:28 left. Let's see if we throw it here. Nope. Going to give it off, and they're not fooled at all. No place for Miguel to go this time, and he loses a couple. 3rd down and 12. 2:15 to play. Mustang Bowl, the White Faces and the Mustangs tonight. It's been all Andrews.
And those 53 points came in 3 quarters.
They did.
0-0 at the end of the first.
That's right. You said what, they're averaging 40-something?
49 in their 4 wins.
Yep. Coach Compton said the 90-yard drive just before the half took a lot out of us, and I would agree with that. Back to throw now on 3rd down. Whiteface is going to run it instead to the 30, down to about the 26-yard line. And that's, again, Garcia is going to bring up a 4th down with 1:37 left. I don't know if that was a quarterback draw or if he just pulled it down and took off. But he made a nice gain. Now we got to get 7 here, Brad, on 4th down. 1:22 to play, 51-7. Whitefaces trail here in Sweetwater. We're in Andrews.
Mustang Bowl.
Yeah,
confusing,
Mustang
man.
Bowl. It's black and gold. Who knows? 4th down and 7. Wide side right, 109. Gonna throw. Back to throw. Look at lefty throws. Overthrown just off the fingertips. Intended here on the near side for Penalber. He couldn't grab it, and that stops the clock with 1:03. Turns the ball over on downs, and I would assume the Mustangs will just run out the clock here.
Well, any winning team's favorite formation right here.
Yep, absolutely. Now they've.
I think they can just kneel it a couple of times and call it an evening.
Whitefaces with that second quarter score, and then we had a couple of, had another opportunity right after that, and then the field goal just before the half made it 24-7, and then the 53-second drive to start the 3rd quarter really hurt. Here's the give off the right side, a gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 with 57 seconds to play. Whiteface is Isaac Moreno on that last tackle.
And then, in the 3rd quarter, first possession, we get down inside the 15 and aren't able to punch it in.
Lopez still in at quarterback. I don't care, but I would be concerned my sophomore quarterback just might get accidentally binged up out there.
Sure.
30 seconds to play, 51-7. Now they're going to kneel on this 2nd down and 3 play. He takes it, drops to a knee, and they won't have to snap it again. That will do it as the final seconds tick away here in Andrews. The Mustangs with a convincing win over the Whitefaces, 51-7. Coach Davis and the Whitefaces walk out toward midfield, but again, in this day and age, you walk out, stand, and wave across the field.
Wow. Strange time.
It is. I mean, again, I'll quote Christy McWilliams, who said, you tackle and spit on each other for 4 quarters, and then you walk out there and stand 10 yards apart and wave. And that's what we do. The Mustangs are the victors, and deservedly so here tonight. They're a good football team, and Whitefaces, we really battled. I want you to know, folks, I mean, we played really, really hard, and just got outgunned by the Mustangs, plain and simple, and a young Mustang team too, I might add.
Yeah, they're going to be good for a while. And
They sure are.
And the thing about it is, last year they were 11-2.
Okay, so it's not like they dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the program certainly is doing well, and I think they had a 13-win season the year before that. So
Wow.
right now, football in Andrews is on a roll.
It is indeed 51-7 the final. We'll take a 60-second timeout, be back and wrap up the night. Talk about what the future holds for the Whitefaces football, volleyball-wise, and otherwise. We're back in 60 seconds. (51-7) are the two numbers that are most important here tonight, and unfortunately, the 51 belonged to Andrews and the 7 to the Whitefaces. Despite, I don't say this when I don't believe it. We gave a great effort here tonight, and we didn't have many breaks. I'm not saying that would have changed the game, but I'm just saying we did all we could do, and that's all. I mean, that's how it turned out.
Well, in the second half, you just get wore down.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we played really well and
We did.
hard that first quarter. Then the second quarter, we had, 31 points scored between the two teams, 24-7, and some of those were fluky. I mean, the interception that Andrews made at midfield and returned for a touchdown that we thought was going to get called back.
Right.
They ended up waving the flag off and giving them the touchdown, and then they bounced right back, probably within 15 seconds and scored on a 46-yard run. So you take those two plays out of the first half, and you just feel better about yourself at halftime. Instead of 24-7, it could have been,
14-7,
yeah,
10-7. It could,
10-7 is what quick math there on my part.
Well, the Whitefaces, again, tonight, I thought we played hard. I thought we, battled, as Brad said, you get worn down after a while, and you do. We had, on the night, 13 first downs to their 24. Andrews had 231 rushing, 130 Hereford. They had 359 passing, 126. So 590 yards for Andrews to 256 for the Whitefaces. We were 9 out of 24. They had 2 interceptions. They were 22 out of 35. We had 3 interceptions in the ball game, 2 of those by Garcia. There was no punts in the second half. How about that?
Interesting. I didn't realize that. Wow.
There was? Wow. I'm sorry. There was one. We punted once. I beg your pardon. We did. My mistake. Cindy corrected me quickly. We each lost a fumble in the ball game. Not many penalties. I mean, like I said, Brad said, scoreless first quarter. Then Andrews scores 3 times in the second quarter. They score at 11:56, 4:08, and 3:53. That 3:53 came after the intercept. They kicked onside, got it, scored 2 plays later. Then they kicked that field goal after the 90-plus yard drive with no time left in the first half. We'd scored in the meantime on a 55-yard pass from Oscar to Noah. And then the second half, they scored a 10-yard pass, a 31-yard run, 24-yard pass, 48-yard run. And that all adds up to 51-7. And the Whitefaces are 2-3.
And the one thing I wish we could maybe do different is, and we talked about it earlier, is first down.
Yeah.
We're 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9 a lot of times.
Well, I thought you were going to say, well, I wish we could do differently.
Score more touchdowns.
No, I was going to say fly to the games is what I was going to say.
Okay.
Last year, I believe it was Andrews. Sometime we played Andrews, and they were explaining to me they flew to the games and all, and they're a broadcast crew. So that's good. I'm joking. It's not a goal of mine, but it would be nice in a minute if we got on a plane and we were home in hours time or something like that. That would be good. But it's all right. We're going to make the trek back home. Individually for us on the night, Cindy, I didn't call those. Let me see those again, if you don't mind. Cindy's busy trying to find some scores for us and all. I see Stephenville beat Brownwood, for those of you who are concerned about that. White Faces on the night, 35 yards rushing for Oscar on a bunch of carries. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 for 35. And Bryson had 47 on 14 carries. Garcia wound up with 16 on 3 carries. Noah caught 3 passes for 73 yards and the touchdown. But in the White Faces, we had a couple other receptions on the night. White Faces, let's see. Devin caught 2 for 15 yards, 1 catch for Morris for 25 yards, and 1 catch for Lopez for 16 yards. And that's it. I mean, that's what the White Faces total up on the night. They're huddled over there on the far side of the field. They'll get on the bus and head to the house here in a minute, play at home next Friday night. We'll be on the air tomorrow with volleyball. We'll get back home just about in time to broadcast the volleyball game. It starts at noon tomorrow. We'll get home a little before that. But we'll be there for that. It's a tough night, Brad. It's just hard to take, but that's part of it.
Part of playing. I've always said you win some, you lose some, and in baseball you hope some get rained out.
You do. Or we've had other ways that games went away this year too, and you hope you don't get those. But here tonight, the White Faces lose 51-7. Hope Coach DeLozier's back with us next Friday night. He's a little under the weather, and appreciate Coach Davis and the White Face coaches here tonight looking after us and taking care of the White Faces. So safe travels back home. We'll see you tomorrow with White Face Volleyball. Again, next Tuesday, White Face Volleyball. At home next Friday with White Face Football. Then next Saturday, White Face Volleyball. So a lot of stuff coming your way on KPAN, AM and FM. Hope you'll join us for all that. And, Brad, any closing thoughts?
Texas Tech football tomorrow afternoon on KPAN. I
Kansas
believe.
State?
Yes, and pregame at 1:30, I believe, with a 2:30 kickoff. Dallas Cowboys on Sunday at noon.
All right. Well, we should be through with the volleyball by the time the Red Raiders get going tomorrow. And the Cowboys against the Cleveland Browns on Sunday at noontime. Here on Homecoming, there's a lot of folks out on the field for the home team as they enjoy the homecoming night. 51-7 the final for Brad Land, for Cindy Simons. This is Tom Simons saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.